Kapa Hawaiian FM 100.3, 99.1, and online at kaparadio.com. Enjoying another Kapa Cafe on this Aloha Friday. What is the date today? Gosh, 19th of June. Exciting. We want to send a big aloha to our Kapa Cafe sponsor, Brian and the gang at Kona Grill House, continuing to do community feeding. And they also have their daily specials right below the post office on Haleki Street. Call for their specials at 323-3512. Joining us today, as promised, on the Kapa Cafe, Kalani Miles. Aloha, brother.
Aloha, aloha. How's it?
Hi. I love the hat, bro. I love the hat.
Las Vegas, baby.
So, we're excited. We were able to get that. We were able to get your new single in, and it's been a long time coming. Jaz and I were just talking about this week. I'm gonna let Jaz start, but we were just talking about this on how you are everywhere, and finally, it's the solo project, right? It's been a long time coming, Jaz.
Yes.
What does when somebody like yourself that's been playing music forever, like when is it finally come time? Is it the wife or is it the kids that finally says, when you go and record for yourself and put something out?
It's funny because we have Ohana that play music, we have friends that always ask. So this album actually is a tribute to my dad. I've been asked a while because my dad passed in 2017. And my dad was the driving force for the music for us. Every time, everywhere we went, in the car, at home, was always Hawaiian music. So, my dad kind of instilled that in us. And when he passed, it was kind of like, wow, And the thing for this project is kind of surreal and it's amazing because my dad always wanted to record, but passed away before we did. So what I did was I took a recording of him, a video recording of him, and I incorporated it in one of the songs.
Wow, that's awesome.
So my dad is actually playing on the album with me.
Yeah.
In one of the songs, yeah. So, was kind of, neat when we did that. Played it for, they just tear up and they're happy. Yeah. So my pops was the driving force for this solo project, if you may.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So, you are on the island of Maui, and just to kind of touch bases a little bit on that, many of our musicians are working musicians as yourself. You actually have a day job and you play music.
I actually, yes, I have a day job and I play music. But it's funny because I call my day job my part-time and the music is full-time.
Yeah, we've seen many posts of musicians that also have day jobs and are basically talking about how half of their income is gone now,
yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of with this whole COVID thing, I think God kind of just reset the whole world and, said, hey, time to kind of chill a little bit, and we see a lot of lives going on, which is good. But, sometimes you just want to get out there and hug the next person. Hopefully we can start doing that soon.
Yeah. What kind of things have changed for you for the good in this process of, having to be quarantined and whatnot?
Well, see your family a little bit more, you know where your kids are, you know what they're doing.
You've been eating plenty.
I'm lucky because I'm law enforcement and I can kind of move about. So I've been actually staying in shape.
Yeah, good.
I've been working out throughout this whole thing, so I haven't gained any weight, luckily.
That's awesome.
But I've been actually throughout this COVID stuff. That's when I started the project. So I started the project right before the COVID hit, and then I would just go to the studio once a week, basically, and just kind of get my ideas out, try and work on the music. So we should be releasing right around August. I have one single that I'm gonna release on my second daughter's birthday, June 25th. It's called He Aloha no o Maui. It was written by, I don't know if you guys know her, but she's a Kona girl, Kalani Inos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no,
so I
Dirty South.
collaborated.
Southside.
Yeah, Dirty South. Yeah, I love her. But we collaborated on this song, and I sent you guys the file. But that's what uh we came up with He Aloha no o Maui. So that one's gonna be released on the digitals June 25th.
Right. Well, we're actually gonna play that today. Plus, I think we need to play that song with your dad too. I mean, we just have to.
Yeah, you know what? As soon as I get it, it's not mastered yet. It's mixed,
Oh,
but
okay.
we didn't send it to master. As soon as I get it mastered, I will send it to you guys. But so you guys will be happy to know I actually have some Kona peeps on that track too. So
Oh yeah, we get.
Uncle Sunny Lim's playing steel,
Right on.
and Kiola Grace is playing the bass.
Oh, right on. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, I love
Nice,
them.
nice.
So we always, we jam with them. My father-in-law, I don't know if you know, is part of the Brown Ohana Legacy album that just came out. So we all play together. I play 12 string for Uncle Kevin, and then we jam with Uncle Sonny and Keola folks every time. So it was nice to have them on the album.
That's awesome.
Who would you say is your biggest aside from your dad, of course, musically, who would you be, your, I guess, biggest influence?
Oh, I get plenty actually. So my first love is 12 string. I learned on a 12 string ovation. I have many now. It's a sickness. But so one of my greatest influences, I actually got to sit with him and watch and learn, was Uncle Roddy Lopez.
Ah,
I now own 2 of his guitars.
wow.
Yeah. Of course, listening to Uncle Roland, Casimir, Uncle Bozo, um, Uncle Jerome from Macaw's Sons, and Horace, Brother Horace. I always love
Kavika's another one too, yeah? Ka'ea po.
Kavika, yes. Shucks, Uncle Mike Kaava, another 12 string guy. Yeah. So, I listen to a lot of 12 string artists, and kind of took it from there. You those were my biggest influences as far as my dad.
Yeah.
You mind me asking you something regarding police stuff?
What is that again? I'm sorry.
Do you mind me asking you? With everything going on, I've seen comments. We have a few musician friends that are also law enforcement. Like Mr. Tibanga, guys like that.
Yeah.
How, if you don't mind me asking you, and you could say decline or whatever, but with being a police officer, and it's a different world here where we live. How are you feeling right now through this time as a police officer? You don't mind me asking. With the things going on in the mainland.
It's disheartening, but over here, see, we don't deal with that kind of stuff over here because we were raised like different color, different race, whatever. It doesn't matter. Of course, we tease each other and everything, but we don't have that deep shucks, and I hate to say it, deep kind of dislike or hatred towards other people. It's hard because for me, I think, mainland, they don't have the culture base like we do. Everything is all aloha here. We're really respectful towards the aina, the people, our way of life over here. So I think that's what kind of separates us from the continental U.S.
I just wanted to bring that up because I saw a very heartfelt post from Sole that said, I wonder of some of my friends as well, him saying some of his friends as well, that are saying all these anti-police things, if they think of him when they say those things, you know, and how hurtful it is, and if they even think of that they have cop friends, you know.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring that up just so that people know too, is that we may have some brothers, some locals that post that kind of things, and we have to remember that there's brothers like you that are police officers as well,
Yeah.
and that, you know, a majority.
So I've actually been lucky because I haven't really seen any of my friends on my, you know, social media posting crazy stuff. So I haven't had to kind of you know, you get defensive sometimes, but you know, it is what's happening right now. So you just kind of gotta take it with a grain of salt and move forward in a positive way. You know, show aloha. You know, try to understand the next person, and you know, you just kind of move forward.
I think it's kind of a cool thing that all of a sudden during this time, the blessing of you starting the project and the vision is somewhat complete. You have it all in order and you're ready. Like, it's happening. Like, this is kind of, some people in previous interviews, this is a time for writing, a time for maybe reviewing past projects or future projects, but really spending time in the music and recreating and or creating more new stuff. And it's cool that this project is kind of, all right, here we are, boom, 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 boom. And there's a positivity of moving through this time with this project.
So yeah, you know, we me and my other half, we kind of talked about it. She was, you know, telling me that, hey, you know, I'm happy that, so I did a all Hawaiian project. Every song is Hawaiian. It's a Hawaiian EP. There's 3 originals, and so she kind of was telling me, hey, you know, I'm proud that you stuck to your guns and you just did the Hawaiian music because I know that's what you love. You know, the contemporary stuff, it's fun. You know, I love it too, but you know, my ground is Hawaiian. So I've always been around it, and I love it, and that's what I wanted to. You know, I know my dad was Hawaiian music all the way to the end. So, like I said, this is a tribute to him. So I just wanted to honor him by sharing music that he loved and some that I think he would appreciate.
Does your dad take credit also for you being a Raider fan?
No, my dad's a Steeler fan. and Ka'ea, it's so funny because my Kalani is a Steeler fan.
Oh, no way!
She went with Papa. She went with the Papa, and she's a Steeler fan.
That's
so,
awesome. That's awesome.
So,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
How can everybody get your music? I mean, how can everybody follow you in music and all that good stuff?
So, right now I'm just using my Kalani Miles Facebook page, and then I have a Kalani 36 IG account, but it's gonna be changed soon. I'm gonna change it to Kalani Miles Music. And then I'll start. I have social media gurus that will help me start doing that. You know, pushing it out. Yes, making it pretty, and doing all the stuff that they're
good at.
Yeah.
Hey, when we need social media gurus, we just ask the teenagers in the house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. These teenagers are amazing.
But be careful. They might have you be doing one TikTok video and you doing all this action.
No, my kids tell me this. And my kids is, oh, don't dance, Dad. Stop dancing.
Little do they know. Little do they know.
Little do they know.
That's awesome. Awesome. Jazz, any closing thoughts?
No, bro, just, best of luck to you in your project. We're glad that, this time has been able to allow you to finish the project. You answered my question earlier. I was going to ask you if you did a COVID song, but it's all Hawaiian, so I guess not. But.
It's all Hawaiian, yes. It's all Hawaiian.
Right on, bro.
Yeah, as soon as we get that track mastered, I'll send it over to you guys.
Yeah, please do, bro. Please do. Please do.
Okay.
Awesome, brother. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Hey, thank you for having me. Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you,
Miss you
brother.
guys.
Mhm.